How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You Made Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today we're going to be doing a reaction to an artist who I've been kind of anxious to react to and hadn't up to this point because I haven't. She's somebody who I hadn't been following, but she's been on my radar, to get into her stuff, especially now that I'm doing these reactions and everything. But the person that I'm talking about is Susan Boyle. The name of this song is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And this is being performed on This Morning. I'm going to assume that this show is the equivalent of Good Morning America or something like that, wherever they're from. But this was November the 22nd of 2012. So we'll be checking this out. Before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, make sure that you go over to Susan's homepage and do the same thing because we do want to support the artist. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start this. So let's go.
Taken our next guest just 3 years to go from being known only in her West Lothian home to being one of the most recognisable faces in the world.
The amazing Susan Boyle joins us now, and it's so lovely to have you here. Thank you for coming
Lovely
back.
To see you.
As Holly said then, that's 3 years since it all happened. 3 amazing years. If there was one thing that you thought, if you were lying in bed at night and you were thinking, do you know, I can't believe that happened to me, in those 3 years, what would you pick?
Well, I think recently I was thinking with Donny Osmond.
Really?
Because I had a crush on him since I was 13.
Well, you are a fan of musical theatre, aren't you?
Well, very much so, yeah.
Yeah, so what was the first, can you remember the first musical theatre show that you went to see?
The very first one, apart from Les Mis, would be Cats.
Yeah.
Went to see Cats.
So that's why this album must be particularly special for you, because it's everything that you love. It's songs from the musicals.
The songs from the musicals is not also it's for everyone else. It's a different type of music.
Yeah.
It's varied.
Well, they're very emotional songs, as you say, very varied, all sorts of different shows. What was it like working with Donny then in that case? If you've got that one moment where you think, my goodness me, I can't believe I was ever going to do this.
It was a very special moment working with Donny.
He's a nice guy, isn't he?
He's very helpful, very kind, very nice.
And you had some fun with him as well, I imagine.
Well, he had some fun with me as well. He did.
Did he?
Had some fun.
And so your favourite music of all time, I suppose, would be what, Les Mis?
Les Mis, because it's a signature. That was the one that actually started me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special song, that one for you. And what about Therefore then, having this love of musicals all your life and being inspired to sing that song, and then actually you being the inspiration for your own musical?
Well, I found that pretty weird to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, a bit surreal.
Having
Sitting
your
in the
life
audience.
story, yeah.
Because you would be sitting in the audience watching your life story.
Yeah, it was a bit surreal.
Yeah. And did you go up and have a go yourself? You were in a few of them, weren't you?
I was in about 60 of the 100 shows. So
Wow.
And is it going to Australia?
Ruben has it has gone to Australia, yeah.
Do you think you might like to go to Australia and be in it yourself?
I'd love to go to Australia.
Who wouldn't?
Who exactly?
Okay. Let me just push this back a little bit. It's good to get some backstory, well, a little tiny bit of backstory about her, because again, this is my first time reacted to her. This is my first time like even hearing her speak, or I haven't heard her sing, but I knew she did, but yeah, no, this is all new stuff for me. So I'm eating this all up right now, but she's in the musical theater and all that good stuff. That's good. But yeah, no, let's continue.
That was the one that actually started me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special song, that one for you. And what about Therefore then, having this love of musicals all your life and being inspired to sing that song, and then actually you being the inspiration for your own musical?
Well, I found that pretty weird to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, a bit surreal.
Having
Sitting
your
in the
life
audience.
story, yeah.
Because you would be sitting in the audience watching your life story.
Yeah, it was a bit surreal.
Yeah. And did you go up and have a go yourself? You were in a few of them, weren't you?
I was in about 60 of the 100 shows. So
Were you?
Wow.
And is it going to Australia?
Rumour has it it's gone to Australia, yeah.
Do you think you might like to go to Australia and be in it yourself?
I'd love to go to Australia.
Who wouldn't?
Who exactly?
And you're going to sing for us now?
I am, yes.
Oh,
Oh,
it's,
that's
it's always
wonderful.
lovely to have you here. Thank you very much indeed.
Lovely to see
Susan.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right, prepare to be amazed now as Susan performs a song from her new album, Standing Ovation, Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
All right, but I just want to push it back a little bit. Let's do that. All right. So, yeah, again, good to get some of the backstory on her. She had a play. I don't know if that's still a thing that's happening like to this day right now, but to have a whole musical and a play about you. Like that would seem like kind of crazy, but no, let's continue.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
The rainbow way up high in a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow skies, a blue you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
Let me stop this, and this will actually be the last time I stop it. So let me push this back a little bit. Let's do that. And if there's one thing that I could say about her voice, at least in my estimation, is there's an extreme purity to her sound. Like she sounds like I mean I don't know how else to explain it, but just such a pure voice, and very effortless too, but yeah, we'll go ahead and finish this thing out. Let's go.
Behind me. Where troubles red like lemon drops, away above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me.
Woo! And you want to talk about a turn up at the end. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So we'll push it back right there. I want to first do that. Matter of fact, I probably should stand. I'm gonna go ahead and stand. All right. So, whew, all right. That, ladies and gentlemen, was Susan Boyle with "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." And yeah, for this to be my introduction into her singing anything, this was quite the introduction. Quite the introduction. She's got an amazing voice. A very and this is very effortless to her too, as it looks like it takes. She's not exerting any type of, or breaking any type of sweat, in order to do what she's doing. But yeah, no, she was just singing at that one kind of tone, and that was great. Again, like extremely pure voice. The clarity, the diction, the beauty of the sound, the melodious sound. But then she turned up at the then she kicked in the overdrive, and this turned into something different, and it was already something different. Like I've never heard a rendition of "Somewhere Over the Rainbow" like this. Just the way she's singing, you know what I mean? She it's just formatted different, you know what I mean? It almost sounds like a different song. If these weren't the same, what wasn't the same words, like it's not being sung in the same cadence, so or most of it, so um yeah, it just has its own life, so there's that. But yeah, just beautiful voice. Um um and I feel like there's so much more to her. I feel like this is only just the tip of the iceberg with this lady. So um I'm gonna give her like two thumbs for this, and I do want to state that I did run across, as I was searching for this video, ran across some videos that I saw where I didn't get to watch them, but as I was skimming past, I saw that she just had a stroke or something like that in recent times. So um, first of all, I hope that she's well, and it seemed like she has recovered. I believe that that's the case, because I did also run across videos that were saying that she's made a comeback or something like that. I really hope that that's the case. I hope she's doing well, because a voice like this, like all hands need to be on deck. Protect this lady. And put an invisible bubble around this lady. Nothing happened to this, but yeah, no, she's a gem. Real talking. I bet this is only, like I said, just the tip of the iceberg on why there was all this fuss, when she burst onto the scene, and I didn't even realize like it's been so long ago. Like I'm looking at this, or just listening to them, because this said 2012, but they were talking like 3 years ago. Before this, she had burst onto the scene. So that's 2009 or something like that. Yeah, 2009. So goodness gracious, dude, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. But yeah, no, two thumb performance all day. I'm gonna leave, but before I do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one named Susan Boyle Reactions. I will have a playlist for her, so you'll see this along with everything else that I will react to that features her. I do have playlists for the artists, a lot of great music by those artists, a lot of different genres of music. So when you get the chance, please check that stuff out. Cash App, $ you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe. Super thanks option is available for those who like to show their support or appreciation for what's being done on the page. Any donations will be made to any of those spots. And that's it. That's everything. So, and of course, the silence will come like Susan Boyle already performed. Like the heat already came and went, yet and still. The silence. So invisible shots before we get up out of here. Mazel tov. And yeah, until next time. Did I cover everything? Yeah, I'll figure all that stuff at the bottom. We got that. But until next time, be safe and be good.